Watching me. Watching you.
Yo, you have to say we're recording louder. I was about to say
know.
something that I shouldn't have said, bro.
But it's funny.
What if I said it?
Because sometimes I like catching you guys in raw conversation.
What if I ruined Johnny's life within the first 30 seconds of this?
Oh no, you wouldn't ruin my life. My life is already ruined.
That's true, bro. That's what I said. Someone sent me a depressing video and she said, you're gonna cry. And I was like, nope, an empty vessel can't cry when you're out of tears.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Welcome back, gentlemen and ladies and whoever's watching. This is episode 47 of the Don't Think Too Hard podcast. The podcast brought to you by Andre, Jonny, myself, Maciej, and Patrick Haddad. Make sure to follow us before
a lot of episodes.
47. Yeah, right. Fuck a load of episodes. Before we get into this episode, I just want to say follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Don't Think Too Hard Podcast, at DT2H Podcast, respectively. Like, follow, subscribe, tell all your friends about us, because ultimately we want to make a lot of money and we can't do that yet. So,
yo, at this rate, bro, we're gonna have more episodes than total views. That's
okay. That's okay.
That shows commitment.
That shows commitment.
It is, bro.
Quality.
I feel like if we keep going,
eventually one of us has to say something so dumb that it just explodes. Eventually, right?
Should this be the episode? Let this be the episode where we just say the most flagrant things.
Tried that before, it didn't work.
Like the world is ending, and we talk about how the Bilderbergs are taking over the whole planet. Because
no, but we have to make up false.
Did you say Bilderbergs?
False information? Okay, I got it. No, Bilderbergs, the Bilderberg group. You know, the Rothschild and the Rockefellers, they all come together.
I know those two ones.
Hey, let's run the world because we're rich. And these people don't know what to do with their lives. Which they actually have valid reason to do that, you know? Because, like, you look outside.
It's like, what's the point of getting rich if you can't rule the world after?
No. Like, well, if you look at it from the opposite side, where it's like, you look outside and people don't know how to drive, or people don't know how to discipline their kids, and you're like a rich trillionaire billionaire family. It's like, these people don't know what to do with their lives, so let's show them, let's guide them into a better place, because we know what's better for them.
Or let's pay for their extinction.
Either one. Eugenics. let's selectively breed out the infidels and the worthless ones, because why do that?
I call dibs on going first. I'm just letting you know. The sooner the better.
I wouldn't mind to go.
I wouldn't mind either. I think
we'd be going to a better place.
I just gotta say, sorry to interrupt you guys. It's hot as balls in my room. I am in my underwear right now. So
why don't you use this thing? There's this thing that was invented a few years ago. It's meant to use electricity to keep the temperature in your house lower. I think it goes by the name of air conditioning, I think it's called.
Or
AC, I think.
But but I have these two species of human beings that refuse to not refuse to pay, because we do use it, but wish to save money while it's windy outside and we have windows.
There's this other thing called an oscillating pedestal fan, and you can like plug it into your room and then it like distributes air.
I should invest in that. Fun fact: I don't think my family has owned a fan since maybe since we lived in an apartment.
I have one, but I don't even remember when we got it. I just remember it showing up one day, and I was like, "Oh."
You guys ever have those too, where it's those things in your house or your home or whatever the case, where you don't know how it got there, but it's there?
I have people in my life that have that, bro. There's a whole bunch of people. I don't know how the hell they're in my life, but I just know them somehow.
Yeah, fair. That's crazy.
You two, actually, I don't know how I met Maciej. I have no idea.
We met in elementary school. What are you talking about?
I know. I remember the time frame.
I remember when you moved to elementary school and we were playing soccer, and I got in trouble because I slide tackled you. I was really angry, and you had the ball on a breakaway, and I cleaned you out, and a teacher saw it, and then you, and I think it was the guy who owned the ball at the time. His name was Anthony. We sat in Miss Brown's class, and I had to apologize for slide tackling you.
Yeah, you damn right.
I think.
Do you remember? You don't remember that?
No.
What? You don't remember that?
I just remember one of the girls in our class. We had like a whole entire like grade-wide soccer like tournament set up, and then the teacher shut it down because we were too competitive or some shit like that.
I remember
That's the only
that.
thing-
I remember
That's the only
that.
thing I remember.
I remember there was that exact thing where we had like the school tournament. It's like all the classrooms played each other in like a group stage, and then top two advanced to a final.
Mhm.
And we like our classroom. When I tell you it was stacked, I'm telling you it was stacked. And we got bounced. We lost 4 straight.
That's nuts.
And this is like I haven't kicked the soccer ball in their life, and we got bounced. I don't know how. To this day, I'm shocked how it happened.
I think Andre, me and you became friends because in religion class we were like one of 4 black people in the class, and they were all guys. So just like, oh, I guess we're gonna just talk shit this entire
Fucking
semester.
shit toes. Shit.
Oh man, that was terrible. I still have a vivid picture. Like I remember seeing white toenails and then little stubs, and I can never get that out of my head.
What?
Oh man,
Where-
that was a toxic
there was
corner
this-
of the classroom.
There
Bro.
was
It
this,
was
we
real
just
bad.
roasted
Really?
everybody in
It
the
was real
class,
bad.
and there's one girl. These 2 girls wore flats on like different occasions.
Okay.
One of them never lotioned her foot, so it just looked,
Oh.
it just looked like used charcoal. Like you know when you barbecue and there's like white stuff on the
Yeah.
black. Yeah, that just
Oh.
used charcoal.
So it was caught. Like it was on fire. Like you used it to make a steak.
Yeah, and the problem with her is that she could fix the problem. She just had to get shea butter and like moisturize. But the other one was just born with ugly ass feet, and she tried to decorate it like it was nice. But I'll just look at it and like respect to our veterans who lost limbs. But when you see stubs, like amputees, like that were her toes. Just imagine an amputated arm, shrink it into a toe size length, and put a toenail on it and paint it white. That
Johnny's
was her
going
toes.
for it. Johnny's real good.
Oh, he woke
That
up
was his
feeling he woke up feeling
That was her
dangerous.
toes.
He woke up feeling dangerous.
No, I just need to paint the audience a very vivid picture as to why we call it shit toes.
Yeah, bro, that was the
That
first and only time I had to be separated from fucking people, bro. I don't know how this man taught anything, bro. All I remember is dying. Every single class I'd walk
And he
outside
just
with physical
allowed it,
pain in
bro.
my stomach.
And he allowed it. Like every class, we just came in. We didn't even listen to him speak. We're just talking. And he was talking over us. His mental state was incredible.
We Andre and I once I think this is when like me and Andre kind of got closer, and it was in English, grade 10. And I shit you not, there was not a shittier portable on the face of the earth than that one. Andre is doing the teacher's thing right now.
Who is that?
Honestly, I don't even remember his name. I don't remember his name. But I remember.
Wait,
in our portable.
is that Mr.
like,
McChesney?
No.
No,
Okay,
no,
what's
that
it
wasn't his
say?
name.
We
That
had in our
wasn't his
portable.
name.
Our roof was kind of damaged, and it rained, and it was like this massive bubble, like a water bubble.
You remember why? It's because we had like some project where we had to put on like a mini like scene from one of the plays that we read, and then this one of the groups of guys, they literally just went outside. They didn't want to do anything, so they just brought in a freaking pile of plants and shit and said, "This is for our scene," and then we left it. And then they left it on top of one of the cupboards, and then like slowly, day by day, you go back. The roof started turning green, and then one day it just rained, and then like a sack just like fell out of water, just like fell out in there,
and it was holding, and we had to move it for them to remove it, and it was amazing. I was sitting in front of Andre, and I remember this one girl was sitting beside Andre, and dude, I don't know if she liked Andre, I don't know what the deal was. This woman would not shut up. I get that I wasn't the best student. And I get but English was never my best subject, so I tried a little bit harder in English than I should have. Mm-hmm. So trying to focus on whatever this guy was talking about, because it was already impossible to understand him.
He would
add
actively
shake-
rub his nipples in front of you guys.
No,
he
he
like,
did this. I
He
don't
did
know
this.
what
He like
What the hell
he would
is that?
scratch like the bottom of his armpits
With
with his thumbs, and then he just he'd do
That's
that with his
nuts.
lips to like I don't know moisturize his lips, and it was just he didn't speak good English for an English teacher. Ironic. He
sounded like Barney.
I want to know who this guy is.
Add Shakespearean text and trying to understand everything together, and have this bitch behind me yapping for the entire duration of the class. She would not shut up.
I don't even remember who you're talking about.
Yo, do you guys ever have that moment
Her name started with an S.
You look back and you're like, with all the females you've encountered when you were younger, and you think back, did she actually like me? And you're just totally oblivious to it in your life.
All the time.
Like to this day, I would have a conversation.
I used to have friends. Like this was post high school. I graduated.
Yeah.
And I would have I would catch up with friends, right?
Yeah.
And for example, it would be like, so have you spoke to so and so? Nah, why? Oh, she's the biggest crush on you. I was like, what?
Yo,
I didn't know this. It's
I've worked with people I've had other people tell me, yo, she's had a crush on you since you started working together.
It's like, I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know about y'all, bro. I can't relate to none of y'all.
It's one of those. It's one of those. Since I because I had a
Andre,
girlfriend.
don't trip. You.
But I had a girlfriend like since grade 12.
I have no idea what you're talking about, guys.
Yes, you do, bro.
Guys, no, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I have only ever encountered one single woman who has ever had feelings for me, and I've had feelings for her. Okay, that's all it's been.
I'm not saying you.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying you've attracted attention,
bro. I've only ever spoke to one other woman on my planet, bro. My mom and my girl and my sister. I've never talked to any other woman.
How did one person come three? This is the Holy Trinity, bro. That only works there.
So I had my girlfriend since grade 12, right? And I used to work at like a European deli, and it would always like because I had when you have a girlfriend. When you're out of the game, you don't notice anything. You don't notice hints. You don't notice other people.
Bro, I don't notice anything ever.
Well, me too. But like, this is like more so because it's like completely out of the realm of possibility that this is something that's going to happen. And I would leave. I ended up quitting, and I found a new job. And I was catching up with some old coworkers, and this guy, no joke, was like, "Dude, I was on break with so and so and so and so and so and so." And they literally got into an argument over you. And I was like, what? Like, it just didn't sound real to me. It's like...
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
I would never have understand it. Must be nice to be desired, huh, Maciej?
Please, my girlfriend doesn't even desire me.
That is a loaded statement, sir. We're gonna just zoom by that.
You want to talk about depression?
Listen,
you want to talk about depression,
sir? I would advise therapy, couples counseling. I don't know. Now I'm uncomfortable.
Whoa. Wow. Very strategically placed right after telling everyone how much is desired in other places, huh?
I'm gonna tell her to watch this exact timestamp and just be like, babe, you watch out. I got options. Options.
You are villainous, bro.
I don't tell you guys. I don't know.
I literally saw you buffer. I literally saw Andre live buffer in his mind. That was nuts.
All these things you guys are talking about, I just want to say, like, I don't know. I don't know. Never experienced it, man. I lived my life, and then now I'm in a relationship, and that's just how it went.
If you ask me how I got into any of my relationships, I genuinely can't tell. I was like, one day it just happened. I don't even know why she likes me. I'm just here. And then now I'm with her. That's nuts.
Yeah, my one and only relationship ever started because we just had a mutual friend, and then we started talking. And I did I did the old school, and I like asked her to be in a relationship with me. You know what I mean? It wasn't one of those because now I don't think people ask people
I have never asked that question in my life.
Really?
I've asked it twice.
Well, I mean, like I've only ever interacted with one woman, so you didn't ask, so it doesn't matter.
You're right. That makes sense.
I only interacted with one woman as well, but but like I actually asked because I didn't know how to like.
Don't lie. I know you have friends that are women. I don't. I only ever interact with one woman ever.
Oh, that's what you mean. I was talking about on a romantic standpoint.
No, I'm talking about period.
Oh,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You a damn lie.
Nah, I'm joking.
What did he say?
I realize this joke makes me sound guilty when I have nothing to be guilty for. So don't worry.
So it's one of those. Just shut up before you give yourself a deeper
your
hole.
own grave, bro.
Yeah. Man's.
Oh my God, it doesn't matter. No one watches this anyways. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, my girlfriend doesn't watch. I can just slay my. I can slay my girl.
You get all this internet hate, and you gotta deactivate your Instagram now. Watch, bro. You gotta.
Haters make me famous. Never forget.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All publicity is good publicity.
That's what I'm saying.
Use it
unless you're Maciej. Maciej might struggle with the hate. You're gonna struggle with the internet.
Oh yeah, it would mentally crumble me. Like I don't think I'd be able to survive. I wouldn't be able to be an internet celebrity.
You just gotta be a troll sometimes.
Then why are you here? You're literally trying to do that very thing.
I know, but I'm trying. Like I don't know. Joe Rogan doesn't get much hate. Does Joe Rogan get much hate?
All the time. Bear hate. People hate this guy.
This guy is hated on the national news, bro.
Really?
Cancel culture hates him so much. Be
brutal.
But they can't touch him, bro.
I can't. I don't know if I could do this, man.
All you gotta do is get big enough where they can't touch you.
All you gotta do is be so toxic that cancel culture ends up canceling itself.
Or you just hear me out. You give in to it. So, for example, what I mean by that is, say somebody's like, "Oh, so and so is stupid." You just gotta be like, "Yeah, I'm stupid." You can't touch me. You know what I mean? It's like if I laugh with them, they can't hurt me. You know what I mean?
Yo, you
know. I mean, you don't need to laugh with them. You just gotta be like, "Oh, that's cool."
That's cool.
You know how people get in trouble and then
thanks, man.
and then people get in trouble and then they release their apology statements.
Like Kevin
and then
Hart.
they go back to doing what they're doing anyway.
Oh, that yo.
So how many times can if I just keep apologizing, like maybe like once every other month, is that enough to just keep me like moving?
Keep you relevant, I guess.
Kevin Hart has established his career on cheating on his 2 wives, and he made a tour out of it for the first time, and then got canceled. What?
He didn't get canceled. When did he get canceled? He didn't really get canceled, bro.
No, he didn't get canceled for cheating. He got like.
He just got a lot of. He just got a lot of.
For
that was
he apologized for.
That was the gay thing.
Yeah,
that was the gay joke that he made. Yeah.
There was a gay joke that he made.
And then he apologized for it, and then woke Twitter found it again, and then he wanted him to apologize again. Then he said,
then he's like,
take me off the Oscars.
And then he apologized.
His manager was like, Kevin, I don't want to alarm you, but your sales have plummeted. Apologize.
But
I watched that that documentary he did about it, like about having, and then his manager's literally just like, yo, just fucking apologize, bro. Like, stop being so like a baby. Just apologize and move on to life and be done. And he's like,
but the thing is, like, he already apologized. How many apologies does it take to apologize? I thought.
No, but that's the thing. It's one of those. Like, I don't know. I always hated the thing where it's let's like that this Kevin Hart gay joke.
What do apologies do?
No, not necessarily that, but it's the idea that it's this Kevin Hart gay joke. It's like he made it, people hated it, he apologized, and then you bring it back 10 or so years later, 5 years, I don't know how long ago it was. It's like, what's the point?
No, yeah, it was like from the time I think it was like 10 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's full circle back to that Dr. Seuss thing.
Guys, stop it right now. It's Pride Month right now, so whatever the right thing to do is, that's just what you have to do. It's Pride Month, so swallow your pride and apologize. Say sorry, man.
Sorry.
He already said sorry. That's what we're saying.
No, say it again, bro.
I'm not saying it
Pride
again.
Month. Say it again.
I don't like repeating myself. I don't like that.
I don't like
I'm not a
wasting my
tape
vocal.
recorder,
I don't
bro.
like wasting my vocal cords on things I've already said.
I only have a certain amount of words I can use each day before my brain shuts off.
Oh no,
I can't
you know
afford to
what?
repeat
You guys ever
things.
watched that movie where it's I think what's his name?
With Eddie Murphy?
No, is it Eddie Murphy?
And he
Where
only
he
has a certain amount of words
yeah,
before
yeah.
he dies?
I genuinely think that the world needs that. Like a limit of 1,000 words per day.
Yo, that's Twitter. You have only 140 characters per
But no.
conversation.
You could just spam blasphemy on that fucking
No.
app.
You do
That's
not want that
dangerous.
because people are gonna start speaking in tweets, and that's why everyone gets in trouble.
Yeah.
The thing with Twitter,
Start picking up sign language.
the thing
See
with
people
Twitter,
just crimping across the street from each other.
that's the thing with Twitter and stuff like that. The issue with social media now and the internet is people got receipts for everything. People got receipts for things that happen. Like something so irrelevant can happen now that in 50 years from now or 45 years from now could ruin somebody's career because it triggered this group of people.
That's why you got to go full hermit, live in the mountains, and only eat amaranth and elderberries with your favorite goat, Bill. And then you milk him, sell his milk to the local market, and that's how you make your living.
Did you name your goat Bill because it's a billy goat?
Yeah. Well, it's a mountain goat that I named Bill because I wanted a billy goat, but they didn't have it because I live in the mountains. I had to go to the nation of Bill to get a billy goat, but I didn't want to do that. So I got a mountain goat.
They're too much of a hassle.
Bill. Yeah.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But
hypotheticals.
Guys.
Yes.
Fucking...
The Euros. Oh, no.
I wasn't even going to talk
okay,
about
good.
that.
No, go on.
Wait, you're slow your ass down. Sorry for banging things. I know when you're listening to podcasts and you start hearing banging and stuff, it's very annoying. So I apologize, guys. Anyways, what I was going to say is I feel this is the first time I'm feeling slowly but surely this whole lockdown thing is going to start easing up. This is the first time where I think we're going to start going back to normal. And the first indicator I had was all the smells of Toronto. The sewage, the shit, the pit, the garbage. It's all back.
It's all back.
I feel like that's more heat and summer.
I think so too. But no, another thing is there are places now that don't require a mask to walk inside of, which is awesome.
What places?
Here?
I want to know those places.
Yeah.
What places?
Here?
Which places?
Yeah. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but like I went inside, for example.
You can give me the concept of the store.
What type of store is it?
So I can
coffee shops.
Convenience store.
Coffee shops.
Okay.
Coffee shops. Like you can walk into a coffee shop now. Very.
Coffee shop?
Very.
Okay.
Like you can walk in there now. Well, in my area, the one by my house, you don't need a mask. Well, not that you don't need a mask, but I've seen people in there without masks, and no one's
one like the major one.
The major one.
Like the major.
And then there's one that's on a gas station across the street from it.
Yeah.
That one as well. It's like you don't like there's no signages or anything. You just people walk in and out without masks like it's nothing. And I think like people
weird.
I like being able to breathe indoor and outdoor.
Honestly, nah. I'm gonna keep wearing masks, bro. I'm vaxxed up and I'm still good at masks. I'm gonna
no. But here's the thing:
and masked up.
The masks are to protect other people, right? Not you.
I mean, partially you. It helps a little bit, but it's mostly for other people.
So my friend, he just got vaccinated, and he's like, honestly, I'm gonna keep wearing a mask until end of August.
I'm gonna keep making. If
you don't get your vaccine by August, that's on you. I'm not wearing my mask after that.
No,
you're gonna wear a mask
just keep it on
all
for a while,
summer,
bro.
This is the if I go to the beach, do I have to wear a mask? Because
man, you don't. Nobody wears it outside. It's only when you're inside of a building.
You gotta wear the snorkeling mask.
I don't want to get a tan line around my face with a mask.
You gotta have the snorkeling mask with the goggles, with the little.
Just wear a balaclava, bro.
Yeah.
And then just have this.
You have glasses on, right? You have glasses. Wear your glasses and a balaclava.
It works like a magnifying glass, though.
Yeah, so your eyes get sunburnt, and then you're fine. And then you go blind.
You just gotta
go blind, but then people feel sorry for you.
You gotta get perforated saran wrap and just wrap it around your face.
Or get transition lenses. There you go. Done. Sunglasses, and then you can see.
Or just get those
and
right
a balaclava
masks that they wear. They call them face shields, but those riot masks. I call them riot
better
masks.
yet, blindfold yourself, act like you're Daredevil, and move on. Or be Gojo
Or
from
Bird Box.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
But wear a
to this
just
day,
wrap
I
your
don't.
whole
To
entire
the
head.
Be
this day,
Kakashi.
Somehow see without see.
You gotta be
Kakashi has one.
Kakashi.
Kakashi has one eye.
No, for the mask.
Yeah, so wear
And-
Kakashi's bottom and Gojo's top,
Yeah.
and then boom.
To be full sensory ninja.
Sensory
you're
ninja,
good.
right?
Yeah.
I could work at that. I could work at that.
You don't need Sharingan or Byakugan. You're basically Toph Beifong.
Did you end up finishing Jujutsu?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I watched the first 5 minutes and it was free on Crunchyroll on YouTube, and I was watching it and I was like, that's interesting. And then I got distracted and then I didn't go
I
back to it.
never. Yeah. I'm right now I'm in a debate whether or not I want to continue my long journey of One Piece, or
I'm
whether
never doing that.
or whether or not I want to, because I'm on like episode 300 or something.
You have to
300
pay
or
me
something in
money
One
to
Piece
do
right now.
Bro, man, I'm on 700 and something, and I don't even feel like.
Are you still behind?
I don't.
You're still behind
I'm
being
way
on
behind,
700?
bro.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
way
not sorry.
behind, bro.
That's crazy.
I think what's the newest episodes like
1,000 something.
Yeah, 1,000 something, like 1,012 or something like that was the newest episode.
So you're
that came out.
almost halfway behind. They're halfway ahead of you, basically.
I guess so. It's been a while.
And
Yo.
when did you start watching it?
Me?
Andre, both of you. When did you?
Well,
I watch it in like blocks. So like I started early. I watched like a few hundred, like 200 or so.
Yeah,
and
but
then
when did you start?
Like I always catch up. So whenever there was 200-ish episodes out, I watched it then, caught up. Then it was week to week. I keep up for like a month or so, and then I miss a week, and then I just don't think about it for 3 years. And then I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta catch up again.
Okay, so
and
you
then
started,
that's
like-
what happens.
You started like 4 years ago, I want to say.
It's probably longer than
I
that,
started
to
about a
be
year
honest.
ago.
And you're still halfway?
It's probably
can't do
it's
that.
probably early high school, maybe even elementary school,
High
whatever that
school.
was.
You started in high school, and you're still halfway?
But that's
I
not, I
can't
haven't
do
watched
that.
an episode in like
I know.
5 years,
bro.
though. That's why.
I'm like you. I binge, and then I stop for decades, and then I think, oh, I should watch this. I can't start now. It's too late.
So I'm at the first stage of I finished my first block. I finished 300 episodes, and then I took maybe 6 months, 8 months off the show, and now I'm thinking about resuming it or starting Promise Neverland or something like that, something along those lines.
Just read it, bro. Don't
I can't
even
watch.
My
Don't
brother
have
has
to watch-
my brother has the mangas, and I might just do that.
Just read it. Don't
Reading
watch
reading
it, bro.
takes so much faster than
It's
watching.
faster. I started reading it too because like after season 2, I was just like,
I caught up to.
let me see
so
what it really is.
I see. The thing is, I read Boruto because I couldn't be bothered watching it, so I read it, and it's good. It's
I
good,
feel like
but it's not great. Like people give it a lot of hate because Naruto is just so loved. I think if Boruto was its own standalone anime, it wouldn't be as terrible as people.
I feel
say
like
it.
he'll be a lot worse because
Maybe you're
I
right.
hate Boruto because he's just this childish ass child that I find annoying. And then that Himawari kid, he's just a degenerate Sasuke. He's just angry for no reason.
Oh no!
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Himawari's Boruto's sister.
Yeah, it's the sister.
No. No. What's that guy's name? That new kid that he adopted or something.
Kawaki?
Kawaki.
That guy.
Kawaki.
What kind of name? Anyways, he just seems angry for he has a curse mark again,
Yeah.
and then he just has these unrestrained powers.
Doesn't matter. I have never seen a single episode with Kawaki in it other than the first one.
I watched
So
clips.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I saw the clip where Naruto was chasing him and they were playing tag, but they weren't actually playing tag, but it might as well have been tag because he thought he could get away, but he couldn't.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
he literally thought that he could get away from a man that slapped up Kaguya. Are you an idiot? I don't know. That's so weird, bro.
I never understood that mentality. It's like
He's overpowered.
there were people who challenged Naruto after the fact.
Like,
It's like,
bro,
why even
take your
bother?
L.
Yeah, just don't even try.
the plot armor on this guy is indestructible. He's better than Madara, and Madara was so OP that the author had to kill him. That's crazy.
That's the crazy thing about Naruto, where Naruto is like, when you're an outcast, you just have to work hard and you can make your dreams come true, let
Yeah.
alone son of the friggin' Hokage, half son of the clan with the highest chakra reserve on the planet, fucking gets sage mode, gets the friggin'
Nine Tails.
It's reincarnated as one of the originators of friggin' chakra, and he has the 9 tails in him. Like all of these things, and this guy's like, you just have to work hard.
Believe it. No, bro. Get out.
There was what did I want to say? Yeah, it's like I said, I think I said this like a few podcasts ago. Obviously, in order to progress the story, they're going to nerf him. And the way they nerfed him was just so disrespectful.
Just tell me, I don't care.
No, Naruto.
Oh.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You could skip to whenever, I don't know, after this. You know what? I don't care. So you've been warned. This is a spoiler. You could pause the episode and then go on further. So in order to because the way Boruto is essentially lining up to be is Boruto has to become the strongest ninja because that's the way it is. Mm-hmm. And when you put Naruto and Sasuke on such a crazy pedestal, right? You can't. It's hard for anyone to surpass that.
Just because it's kind of he gets nerfed, bro. I understand.
I'm getting to that, but I'm trying to build it up.
I don't care about this context, man. Just
okay, fine. Sasuke gets nerfed by Boruto gets taken over by a spirit and sneaks up behind Sasuke and stabs him in his Rinnegan. And Sasuke loses his Rinnegan. Like that. Which is stupid. You think you'd see him coming. And then Naruto fights such a strong character that Kurama ends up running out of chakra and dying. So after this,
I don't believe that shit.
After I'm just telling you what happened.
Stupidest.
That's how they. That's how
I'm
they
not even
him.
invested into this show, and you made me upset about how the plot has gone.
That's what it is, and it's essentially a Naruto, a Kurama-less Naruto, and a Sasuke pre-Rinnegan. That pre-Rinnegan. That's what the show is.
So what you're telling me is that these show writers, when they so what
this
they did
is what
Madara,
happened.
Just they're doing a Madara.
This is what happened. Correct. This is what happened. Right now in the manga, Naruto does not have Kurama, and Sasuke has an eye patch because he lost his Rinnegan.
How does Kurama die?
He runs out of chakra.
That's a thing. I knew that was a thing from before. Like when they run out of chakra, they die, and then they reform somewhere else, and then but they're immortal still.
But what bothers me is that the entire plot of Naruto was for the Akatsuki to get all the tailed beasts and then use them to permanently take over the world, to bring about the 10 tails. If their chakra can run out, that means the infinite Tsukiyomi wouldn't have been infinite because that tailed beast would have run out of chakra eventually.
The idea is that because like chakra replenishes, right? So you use chakra and then that chakra replenishes and thus creating a cycle. Yeah. But when you exterminate, like when you use up all your chakra in like, for example, one final bout, like one last ditch effort to kill villain X, you use all your chakra up into one final attack and then you go at each other and then you kill the guy and Kurama
I'm so happy I stopped watching.
But you're taken because when Madara was taking all the tailed beasts, they were fighting him live. So they were using chakra to fight against Madara, who was just overpowered at that point. And then he takes them, has the tailed beasts, and then so they're already depleted in chakra, uses the remaining of their chakra to take over the rest of the world, to put everybody in a dream state.
Nah, Tsukiyomi bro. Naruto used even more than that. It used more than that. Bro.
Exactly, bro.
Naruto used even more than that. Bro.
And Tsukiyomi drains energy.
So
I'm gonna tell you what happened. He had no plans. He had no plans at all to make anything beyond this. But then once he got to the end of Naruto, he's like, "Ah, shit! I'm making so much money. We're making so much money right now. We cannot stop it here." So then some other guy is just like, "Let's come up with something."
I sent you Kurama's final scene on WhatsApp out of the manga. If you guys want to see it.
That's stupid.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. That was his last words.
That was his last words.
Yo, anyways, bro, give me your fucking. I don't even care about the Euros, but you give me like. That's
I was just gonna. Here, can I read you guys a stat?
No.
No. Can I genuinely?
Are we talking about the Euros? Are you talking about Baruto?
I'm gonna talk about footy.
Okay.
I just want to say something.
Whatever.
I want to say something, and it's just something quick. Like, are you guys all for this? Because N'Golo Kante, love him as a player.
He should win Ballon d'Or.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you think it's just a PR? Or you think it's just a PR
no,
thing?
No.
Can I read
He's
you?
been the best player in Europe, right?
He's been the best player in the last month and a half.
No,
he hasn't.
Can I read you guys some stats? Just give me a second. Oh yeah, here.
He's a defensive midfielder. What stats are you going to?
No. But I want to just tell you guys something.
I want to show me how many kilometers he's run in the past year.
Here. This is what I want. This is what I want to ask you guys. Okay.
If it's a Lewandowski comparison, I'm fighting.
No, it's not. It's not.
Right
It's not Lewandowski. This is kind of the idea of this is like this is tweeted by Carlos as Los Blanco Carlo. It's verified account.
Okay, just
no, he is.
What's the stats?
Okay, so his tweet reads: "Short story of how good PR can influence a player's judgment of a player." Period. I'm going to read you the stats. You're going to tell me which player on paper is the better player.
Okay.
And then these two players, like one player gets absolutely zero recognition and the other is Kante. So, one player in 48. So this is, let's say player one.
Yeah.
48 games, 0 goals, 3 assists, 77 interceptions, 290 recovered balls, duels won, 52%. 51 fouls, 8 yellow cards. That was player one. Player two, 46 games, 7 goals, 5 assists, 91 interceptions, 332 recovered balls, 56% duels won, 71 fouls, 14 yellow cards. Obviously, player two statistically is better.
Yeah. So obviously, player one is Kante then.
Yeah. Player one is Kante. Player two is Casemiro. But Casemiro gets none of this. Even though he had statistically.
Okay, here I'm gonna give you one thing.
Okay.
Was Casemiro the man of the match in a Champions League winning side?
No. But he won. But Done. No. But that's
Conte's
not
the reason Chelsea's here.
Done.
No, Kante but like okay. No. But I want to ask you guys this. Like this is I love Kante. Kante is genuinely one player that I just love. I love his personality.
Advocate, so I get it.
I love his personality. I love the way he plays football. I genuinely love him as a player. He is one of in my top 5 favorite DMs on the planet right now. Like I genuinely love watching this guy play. He's an animal. So this comes with no spite.
Yeah.
But Kante, you can't. I don't think he's in the like people. He had a great semifinals against Madrid. He had an incredible finals against Man City. I don't think the last quarter of his season should dictate or should
He's
put
been
him.
Amazing all season for Chelsea.
No, he hasn't. That's the thing. Yes, he was benched by Lampard.
Because Lampard is stupid. That's why he's not there anymore.
Dude, there were Chelsea fans. There were Chelsea fans tweeting because I have receipts on my phone. I screenshot all this. I screenshot tweets that kind of the meme caught in 4K. Yeah. There were Chelsea fans tweeting in the January transfer window. In the January, this was half a season ago. In the January transfer window, begging Chelsea to sell Kante, begging to be like
that's the English media.
No, what I'm saying, but I'm saying
last season, Aubameyang tied for the top goal scorer in the Premier League.
Yes,
there were Arsenal fans the whole season. He's trash. Sell him. We don't need him anymore. Blah 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 blah. This happens always, no matter who it is. But people say Aguero's dirt. People have been saying Aguero's dirt since he's
Man City's best player of all time. Okay,
but you know how much friggin' people say he's dirt.
People say Pogba hasn't been the player he was at Juventus.
That's stupid.
If you look at the stats,
he's a better player.
Productive seasons at Man U.
He's a better player.
And Man U fans want this guy.
Yeah,
gone
it's
ever
stupid
since he's been here.
But no, but that's Kante had a good season and an amazing last quarter. Can we agree?
Okay.
you have players, for example, like Messi, who is insane all year. By Messi stats, 32 goals is not a lot. To an average player, Harry Kane won the Golden Boot in the Prem. How many goals did he score?
Like 24?
I honestly have no idea.
Somewhere in the
Messi scored 32. And isn't in the running. People voted Messi 15th on Ballon d'Or voting.
Where was Harry Kane?
It's
Harry Kane
just
is probably lower than that though.
He's higher, I guess. I don't know.
Because you're failing to understand this.
It's all
Harry
recency
Kane.
bias.
No, Harry Kane and Son are literally the only two players on Tottenham.
Tell me who Messi has. Seriously.
Look at Barcelona compared to Tottenham, and I don't care. Look at Barcelona Academy, and then compared to Spurs, and it's still better.
You got me there. But I'm just saying
But Ballon d'Or is a popularity contest. It's always been.
It is. With Modric winning the Ballon d'Or in 2018.
No, because that was recency bias. He had a crazy World Cup, and that led him to a Ballon d'Or win.
So who deserved to win over him?
At the time, Ronaldo was leading goal scorer.
Ronaldo and Messi were both better seasons
levels better than Modric.
But when you see, it's because they do it all the time. It's like regular for them.
That's what it is.
So when Ronaldo's said had an ass season. This guy's fucking top scorer.
Yeah, he's going on top. That's what
right?
it is.
Messi ass season, fucking 32 goals. He said, right? But it's because it's compared to what they usually do.
Yeah.
Whereas
crazy.
Whereas Kante, I guess no one ever talks about him, and all of a sudden he's like, pop! Oh, he's amazing.
He's amazing. I love him because he smiles and he's humble. Like it's just the way.
That's not why.
No. But listen, it's the way PR. He's one of the best DMs on the planet. I am not denying that at all.
He's not denying that at all. For sure.
Statistically, not really.
I don't care about statistics, bro.
I don't care.
Like all I'm saying is
the impact he has on games.
Fair enough.
Is different than Casemiro.
It is, but they're different players too.
And they play in different leagues too. If Kante played in the La Liga,
if they're different players, then why are we? If you use the fact that they're different players,
I'm using them like per position, like positionally.
Also, Kante plays in a higher paced league.
We get that.
Casemiro.
This is leagues aside, because I'm gonna dive into the Premier League side of things, like specifically Premier League.
Go.
If people are running Kante for Ballon d'Or, right?
Yeah.
Why was he not even in the discussion for Premier League Player of the Season? He wasn't.
Other players.
Who was in Player of the Season? It's all
it was the 11 players were.
It's all forwards and strikers.
No, it's not. The players of the seasons. Hold on, I have the thing right here. Fuck, I think I lost it. But it was the defenders were Cancelo. Ruben Diaz won the whole thing. Goalie was Ederson, Cancelo, Ruben Diaz. I think Wan-Bissaka was in there. And I forget who the fourth defender was. The three midfielders were Mason Mount, KDB, Bruno. And then the attackers were Son, Kane, and I think Rashford.
Okay, Rashford shouldn't be there.
But I'm just saying, like Kante wasn't even. Mason Mount was put above Kante in Premier League Player of the Year voting, and it's like
again attacking. It's heavily skewed towards attacking players.
But Ruben Diaz won the whole thing.
Yeah, because he won because he was on the winning team. And he was the backbone of the defense. Because they
won the Premier League. And it's a Premier League Player of the Season. They won the Premier League. So that's why he won. If Chelsea won the Premier League, it would be a different conversation.
But this is on a season-long basis. Does Kante deserve the Ballon d'Or for a crazy semifinals? Because let's face it, he crazy semifinals against Madrid, carried it, and a great Champions League final.
Yeah.
And a decent season. Because the first you can't tell me Kante
well in Champions League.
But you can't tell me Kante had a great season when the first half of his season he spent on the bench.
Fine. But who do you give it to over Kante then? Who's had an amazing whole season?
You could argue Lewandowski. This is recently biased aside. Like it's another attacker.
I'm just saying, give it to Kante or give it to Lewandowski. Give it to either one. I'm not fighting. I'm not gonna fight you on either of them.
But I'm just saying. Like I think it's.
But why does Lewandowski?
I also think Lewandowski should win because he should have won last year, and then they canceled it for no reason.
They canceled him. But that's even beside the point. Like I'm not even talking this about like Bundesliga or Polish bias. Like I'm throwing that all to the side. It's just I just want to kind of share that. It's not necessarily who deserves it, who doesn't, because I don't care about that. I just wanted to give you guys examples of how crazy crazy. PR can affect.
You also
decisions.
have to know that Kante's position is not a stats-based position.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so
like,
most of the things
also,
that he does and the things that he's best at are not going to show up.
Not recorded. And I get that.
Before Messi and Ronaldo, the Ballon d'Or wasn't about stats. It was about how the player impacted or influences the game.
It's a popularity contest.
Now it is. If you try
to apply that when Zinedine Zidane won it or when Luis Figo won it, they don't deserve it. If we're just saying statistically speaking, so and so scored more goals, so and so should win the Ballon d'Or because he's been the best player or whatever. Luis Figo shouldn't win.
Which is why when Liverpool won the CL, the fact the Ballon d'Or did not go to Van Dijk is shocking.
But I've
never seen a center back carry a team like the way Van Dijk did.
But there's probably other center backs with higher stats than Van Dijk. So if
we just agreed that stats don't mean anything.
I know, but because you brought it.
That was just an example. That was just an example. I just wanted to show you how PR can affect decisions.
But
because no one talks about Casemiro, so like this was Casemiro's statistic. This was Casemiro's statistic best season, and no one gives a shit.
But Twitter, all of the PR was saying Van Dijk should win. I never heard anybody saying, "Oh, Van Dijk doesn't deserve to win." Everyone was saying Van Dijk deserved to win, whatever, but he didn't win. Everyone's saying Kante deserves to win, so it doesn't mean he's going to win. The PR doesn't have any effect on the
No, but I'm saying, like, should Kante? Because when people said Van Dijk deserves to win, Van Dijk deserved to win. There was not a player on earth better than Van Dijk. I think there are players who had a better 2021 and 2020 than N'Golo Kante. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. All I want to say is that fucking Antonio Kante was at Leicester. Friggin', they won the league. Went to Chelsea, then won the league.
Inter's coach.
Was friggin'.
You mean N'Golo Kante?
N'Golo.
I said. Did I say Antonio?
Yeah, you said Antonio.
That's Inter's coach.
Not anymore. Not anymore. He quit. He got fired.
Not anymore, bro.
Yeah.
No, he quit.
He might go to Spurs.
He quit.
You guys, the manager shifting this year was crazy.
I'm surprised that
everyone's flip flopping.
I don't know, bro. He's signing. He has to sign James first, bro.
Low-key Zinedine Zidane's coming to Arsenal.
Ancelotti, they're like, we're not gonna win at Everton.
Are you stupid, Johnny? Do you think our board has any capacity to fire someone who is not good enough in order to get a different coach? Do you think they would do that? No. We're going to have Arteta for the next 27 years. Okay?
I don't think so.
No. Their goal isn't to win. It's stay in the Premier League. That's it. That's what these owners want. They just want the TV deals from
make money.
Yeah,
they'll make changes when they stop making money.
Yeah.
I told you this, right? You know how many teams spent less money than Arsenal of the owner's own money?
No, I think Arsenal
West Brom.
last.
Oh yeah, you told us last week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
So Fulham spent more money than Arsenal. Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so.
And you want to know what better happened this week?
That's good, bro.
No. Let me tell you something amazing that just happened this week. I'm gonna tell you something great. Okay. So Arsenal needs an attacking midfielder. We all know this. They lack some creativity. Need some competition for Emile Smith-Rowe. So we go in for Emi Benueda. Is that his name? However he is. He's an Argentinian. He played for Norwich, I want to say. Something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We got into a bidding word with none other than Aston Villa.
Don't tell me.
Guess who won?
Wow.
They finished 11th.
It's bad.
Yo, your board doesn't care about your club.
I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Dortmund just agreed to terms with Man U. So Man U is now negotiating with Jadon Sancho. And
you guys got a deal, bro.
We got
because I feel like he's gonna flop.
Listen, I'm happy I love Sancho. I'm genuinely rooting for this guy's career. So I don't want to even bring into existence that he might flop, he might this. You're a real homie for saying that because that does make me feel better. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
I honestly, it feels like he will.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. It could, but
You know-
think,
but
but
do you
think
know
it's
why?
not the end. It could be like Di Maria or Depay. Both went to United, flop, left, amazing. So
Yeah.
I could see that.
I hope that
could
happens.
I kind of hope that happens just to like
Just to show
staple
that
the fact that
Man U
U
is a toxic club.
Yes, that's one. It's like you don't sign a player of Sancho's quality and flop, and then he leaves back to Dortmund hopefully and kills it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so I'm just Dortmund. Whenever we make a sale like this, and I'm assuming Haaland's going to be next, whether it's in January or next year, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really excited to see what kind of fucking bum kid we're gonna sign for $5 million who's gonna make us our next $100 million.
Bro, you guys should just take some of the money and buy a big name player, bro.
Last time we did that, our last big name player was, I think,
Andre Schürrle.
yeah,
Chill.
Schürrle.
Bro, that was like, what,
Schürrle
10
was
years
our
ago?
yeah. Or no. Our last player that we bought who was proven was Immobile, and that flopped.
He's not that big. I mean, like, this guy has proven himself.
But it's what Andre said, man. It's why the Bundesliga is the farmer league, because nobody wants no $100 million player, $90 million player sitting there going, I want.
Because no clubs are. You guys have the opportunity.
Nobody throws money
fight.
in this club, man. No one throws money.
Yeah,
no,
you guys gotta throw your weight around, bro.
It's
No, not
you,
even- but
you
here's the
don't
thing.
understand. It's not the transfer fee. I'm sure Dortmund can go spend $100 million on a player,
think so
but then
too.
they have to pay $300,000 a week to the same player. That's
You
the
gotta
that's
understand
where
that's
the
the
problem
issue.
is.
All you
But no,
gotta
to
do
be
is go
fair,
on FIFA
we're
and then
paying
switch around the allocation, and you got money there.
we're paying Jaden right now. I think it's 110K a week.
Is that your highest paid player?
No, Marco Royce is at 140.
You know who? You know how
Oh,
much Willian
that's
makes at
nuts.
Arsenal?
I don't want to know.
You know how much Wilfred Zaha makes at Crystal Palace?
That's a stupid contract. I read
No,
some
but
things that's a
at
stupid
least
contract.
Zaha is the best player on Crystal Palace.
Yannick Bolasie.
33-year-old Willian
Ben
takes
Teke. Let me
$200K
check.
a week.
Okay, that's insane. But let me
I
check.
think Erling Haaland makes just over 90K a week at Dortmund.
Let me find out. Ben Teke makes more than $180,000.
Sanchez went to United and made $450 a week, bro.
That's crazy. Sancho might be one of the most lucrative signings.
Bro.
What?
Benteke makes 6.2 million or 6.8 million euros a year.
Which is what a week? What's his wages? What's his
wait,
wages,
let me
bro?
put
I don't know.
weekly-
I don't know. I have no idea what that like translates into. That's why it doesn't make sense. All you need to know is
120,000 pounds.
so 120.
So
Look,
about 180.
Christian
Kolasinac
Bro.
made over 100K at Arsenal.
Gary Cahill makes 76,000 pounds a week.
Yeah.
Gary Cahill.
See, that's the
Compared to
reason
Haaland.
why the Premier League gets these players, because they have the money
and that's
the
what it
cash
is.
Insane.
It's-
to pay that.
money.
It's not the transfer fees. It's the fucking wages.
Yeah,
You guys want to know
wages
something?
are
You guys
nuts.
want to know something? You want to know what the record signing fee in the Bundesliga is?
Like 60 million.
Sane.
Sane. Sane. For 55 million. 55 million was Sane's transfer fee. It's the record signing in the Bundesliga.
That's crazy.
My thing is how we're so fucking competitive with no money spent like that.
Yeah, that's mad. I feel bad for you guys.
But I
That's
don't feel
crazy.
bad. I don't feel bad. I feel like
No, because you guys get slander now. Because look
No, honestly,
look at
I'd
last
rather
week.
listen. I would rather do that than pay Willian $200,000 a week. Okay,
That's true.
I would rather. Listen,
when
you watch the player that you need in Ben Wada, whatever his name is, go to Aston Villa, and Willian sit his ass on the bench on $200K.
But can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
You know why? You know why I think I love the culture, the entire culture of the Bundesliga. It's sure we don't spend money, but because of which you can get into the stadium for 10 euros.
Yeah,
And just
it's more people
the
friendly.
atmosphere
people's
and the
football.
entire culture is just something that
That's
really
all well.
Yeah,
prides
like
the
when
league,
when
and it's-
Arsenal has the most expensive tickets in Europe, that's nuts.
it's crazy.
Like,
Not
I
any-
didn't know that until
can't-
like
not
2-3
anymore.
years ago.
Because we're not in Europe.
I mean, in the continent of Europe, You guys.
That's why I said not anymore. They have to drop
Yeah.
the ticket prices since we've been out of Europe.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So who has it now? Like Tottenham?
I don't know. I
Is it
don't
a
know.
new stadium?
Let's find out.
Because they're in the
Move from
conference
one
league
piece of
now, bro.
London.
It's because they're in the conference league.
Tickets in.
Yo, how do you spend $1 billion on a stadium and you're in the conference league? Could you imagine, bro?
Yo, all I know is all the rest of the teams in the conference leagues are gonna be fucking lit.
Olympiacos, Panathinaikos.
They're gonna be fucking
The most
lit.
expensive
Yo, this is nice.
in right now, the most expensive tickets on like in Europe as a continent is West Ham. However, in like Champions League football, it's
That's
Chelsea.
because of Lingard.
It's Chelsea right now.
That's because of Lingard. Lingard just skyrocketed to the stocks. They're like, Lingardinho, 5 racks for
Honestly,
a ticket. Please.
it's one thing or another. Like West Ham's a big club, I guess. They're in London. I think it's probably the London because Chelsea's in
club.
London too.
Yeah.
London is just expensive ass.
And
city.
Spurs is right
Yes.
after Spurs is right under Chelsea. So
How much are the tickets? Like, does it say?
80 for Chelsea, it's £87 average
For one.
for one.
Like, and that's for like decent seats, I guess.
No, that's like average. So you take the most expensive and like the dirt seats, and like
Okay.
calculate the price of all the seats in the stadium and divide them by all the seats in the stadium, and then the
That's-
£87 is the average,
that's
which is a lot. It's
nuts.
like $120.
Yeah.
No, 150.
Imagine spending that every week just to see West Ham play.
They don't, bro. They get season tickets. Come on now.
That's even more expensive. That's like what?
Yeah,
like that'd be
I
a
know, but it's
grand.
cheaper than buying a
Yeah,
ticket
yeah.
every week, though.
But who wants to spend $1,000 to watch West Ham play? It's like, yeah.
I don't know. West
That's an
Ham fans,
investment.
bro.
For
Damn, why are you
season
being so
for season
disrespectful, B?
for season
At least they're in
tickets
Europe.
For
Arsenal,
season-
I'm in
what
Europe, bro.
Arsenal
What are you
say?
talking
Yeah.
I
about?
said I'm talking about Arsenal, B. Not
for
you.
season
I don't give a fuck about you.
for
Hey,
season
bro.
tickets at Dortmund, it's €470 average.
Let me find out Milan charges more. I'll be disgusted.
Oh my god, guys. Is
Crazy.
it gonna
Let's
be
wrap it
great?
up.
This is what we're gonna do, man.
We could wrap it up.
Every time we have a Champions League discussion, I'm just gonna sit out. You guys talk about
Whoa.
Europe. I'll take a break.
One thing we do have to. I think we're gonna use this episode as a chance to establish a friendship bond that we're gonna go one day and go through a European tour, going through all the stadiums. That'd be fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Johnny is shocked right
120
now.
euros.
For average?
For a
Yeah.
season ticket?
But then they say on secondary markets you can get them for like $30. So I have no idea
A
what's that.
season ticket?
Yeah.
Not one ticket.
No. For one ticket.
Oh.
Is that an
Well, they-
average?
Yeah.
A lot.
But they said they're like, yo, on the secondary markets though, you pay like 30 euros. So I don't even know how the math works
Wouldn't the
out.
secondary markets be
Yeah.
more expensive?
Yeah, the second, like you have rich people who just want to give away free tickets.
Yeah.
Here, I'm okay losing 70 euros.
Whatever.
Anyways,
And
let's wrap it up. My laptop's at 10%, so we got to finish this quick. Remember, this is episode 47 of the Don't Think Too Hard podcast. The podcast brought to you by Andre, Jonny, Maciej, and Patrick. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. We'll be back the same time, same place next week for episode 48. Have yourself an amazing week. Remember to follow us on all our socials. Tell all your friends about us. If you're listening to this, tell your friends about us. You know, and engage with us. Do something. We can talk to you, man. We're friends. We can talk to you. Look me in the eyes. We can talk to you. Thank you so much for listening. Wish you an amazing week.